8 coming up.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that, because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff and field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Chubb on the counter. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. You look at this Bears defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league.
There he goes, left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A shotgun snap for Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Sanders' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Okay, ready?
On 1st down, Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown Bears.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Watson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Watson on 1st down.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Watson looks to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Watson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So we've reached past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining 1st half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. That is caught. And he is going to have the Browns first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
On first down, it's Watson.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On first down, Watson. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Browns!
Noah Gray.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Browns answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And able to get this out to the 25.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
Come on, come on.
Williams throwing on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Williams. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And this is caught. He hits one. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Left side, it's complete. Touchdown Bears. Cole Kmet, 28 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So now it's Watson and the Browns.
Down 17-13, 2:25 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got the Joker's big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
To throw, Watson.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. All the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there, 41 yards.
And the Browns are once again back in front.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So the focus now shifts to the Bears, trailing by a field goal. 1:16 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Ready, ready. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And you'll find some version of this play in just about every playbook in the NFL. It's an X-post cross. So in play action, you let the X receiver get downfield and start working right to left across the field.
And he's across for a touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two. They'll try and throw for him. And he won't be able to get the football away. He's going to be sacked. So they're unable to add on to their lead. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful.
This is 1st and 10. Now Watson. To the sideline and incomplete. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Watson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect downfield. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle somewhere.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And if